Yes, rolling.
One.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to show you here is an alternative way to pay for the vehicle. Okay. And in doing that, you know, this is just an example. The example we're going to use is, let's say the MSRP of the vehicle is $20,000. Okay. And then in our example, the manufacturer is going to guarantee the future value. Kirk, when's the last time you bought something that the manufacturer guaranteed you what the future value would be?
Not that I can remember.
Right?
Yep.
But in this example, that's what's going to happen. The manufacturer is going to guarantee the future value. And again, in our example, the manufacturer is going to guarantee that future value to be $10,000. So that, Mr. Furneaux, leaves us with how much?
Last I knew, it looks like about 10 grand.
$10,000. That's right. And that's the amount of the vehicle that you're going to pay for, plus interest, plus fees.
Okay.
Okay? So you're only going to pay for the portion of the vehicle that you use.
Sure.
All right? So what that's going to do, it's going to get you into a shorter term
Okay.
so that you can trade more often. Doesn't that sound good?
Probably to my wife, yeah.
That sounds great, doesn't it? So now with this program, you own options. Okay? Now, the first option is you can either, number one, you can buy the vehicle or refinance it.
Okay.
Okay? Now, the reason that you'd want to do that is because you went along, I like to compare it to a football game. You played the first half of the game, you had a good game plan,
Sure.
and it went really well, and you just want to continue on with the second half. And that's what you do here. You just go ahead and buy the vehicle and refinance it and keep on going like you were on the same vehicle.
Makes sense.
The second option that you have is you can sell it or trade it in.
Sure, I like that better.
And the reason you'd want to do that is, let's say, for instance, we know from up here that the manufacturer is guaranteed the future value to be $10,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say when you get to the end of your term here, the vehicle's worth $12,000. So that leaves you with how much?
Looks like a couple grand of equity.
$2,000 of equity.
All right.
That equity is yours, and we want you to have it. And the way you can get that equity is either by selling the vehicle or trading it in. Now, the third option you have is, again, we know the manufacturer's guaranteed the future value to be $10,000.
Well,
And let's say through no fault of your own, the vehicle's worth $8,000 at the end. And that leaves us with what?
looks like $2,000. Yeah.
There you go, $2,000 of negative equity.
Mm-hmm.
And which you don't want that. So in that example, you can just walk away from that and get right into another vehicle. So it's all the best of all three worlds. Now, with this program, you do have some requirements.
Ah, the old hitch here.
You have
Here
to.
it
There are
comes.
some requirements. Those are, you need to maintain the vehicle just like you normally would,
Okay.
and carry full coverage insurance.
Okay. Well, I do that anyhow.
That's exactly right. So how's that sound to you?
I don't see anything wrong with that anywhere.
There you go. That's it. So